Peace, folks. I was talking to a sister years ago. I was sitting next to her and I was getting a drink, alcoholic drink. And she wasn't. It was in an environment where drinking is, just normal. Most people had a drink in their hand. And I asked her, you're not going to get a drink? And she said, no. I said, if you don't mind me asking, why don't you drink? And if you don't drink? And she said, no, I don't drink. And I said, if you don't mind me asking, why you don't? She said, because I never saw my father drink. I was completely humbled to hear that. I felt so warm and just good to hear a woman acknowledge the impact of her father's actions on her current day life. We're talking about a grown woman. She, at least my impression of what she was sharing, was that she had been watching her father from a very early age. In fact, all of her life, presumably. And the way he moved and what he did had a serious impact on her. She picked up his do's and don'ts, his traits, and she carries it with her today. Talk about attractive, beautiful. Wow. To hear a woman discuss with a stranger the impact of her father, that was beautiful. And it made her super beautiful in my eyes. Ladies, if you had the gift of a father, please acknowledge him and the gift of a good father. And I probably don't need to tell you this. You're probably already doing it. Acknowledge him. And brothers, be a great father. Please be the great father that your daughter will invoke when she's talking to a stranger. Figure out what that means. Give it some serious thought and consideration, and bring it forth in your relationship with your daughter and your children in general. You can please like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and share. And if you want to book me, you can book me by sending an email to bookings@franklove.com. Peace.